Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great. It is getting quite cold here, therefore the shawl. So the case that we're gonna be covering today is a case that is just happened last year, actually in 2023. It's a case that a lot of the mainstream media did not cover because this case took place in Darjeeling in India, and it is quite, if you think about it, as a peaceful place. But if you've been monitoring it for the past couple of years, you know these crime rates against women are really increasing there. So that's what today's case is about as well. It took place on the 21st of August 2023. It involved a girl from Nepali Kalyani High School. Her name in article, because she is underage, she is only 17, has been changed just for her protection. And she was a victim. So we're gonna go by her name as Dia. Okay, so she's 17, she goes to Nepali Kalyani High School, and that is in Matigara, Siliguri, Darjeeling. It's a really quiet and nice area. So she meets a guy a few weeks before this incident actually took place. His name is Muhammad Abbas, and he was 22 years old. They quickly became friends, and you know, they had a really great friendship, and she started to slowly trust him. So one day when her school ended, Dia saw that Muhammad was waiting on the bicycle for her outside of school, and she approached him, and you know, a lot of her friends saw her leaving with him, and it was very normal for Dia to hang around or spend time with friends after school is ended. So her parents wouldn't think anything of it, and she just thought, okay, I will spend some time with them, and my parents would not think anything of it. She goes off to spend time with him. He takes her to a house which was an abandoned house. Now it was a little bit away from the main residential areas. It was isolated, and it was covered by a lot of trees, a lot of branches, and the house had also a main gate which was made of steel, so it wasn't easy to get into this house. He takes her into this house, and he basically tries to approach her for sex, and she declines and says no, this is not something that I want to do. He forces himself on her, and when she starts to scream, it seems from the reports that a lot of the neighbors or the houses nearby, people heard someone screaming in agony and pain. And an older gentleman, when he heard someone scream for the second time, and the scream was so loud and so painful that he approached the house, and it wasn't that quick for him to get to the house because there was a lot of trees, a lot of branches, but this old man tried to go there, and once he got there, it was really hard for him to even try to open the door because it was a steel door. But once he was trying to open the door, and he saw that there was a guy running away, and he was trying to throw his bicycle over the wall of the house, and he was wearing a black t-shirt. And once the man was able to open the door, he was yelling for the guy to stop, but of course he did not stop. And the older man, once he got into the house, he saw that Dia was lying there in her own blood, still in her uniform, beaten to death. And he obviously right away called the police, informed the police. Once the police got there, they discovered that it was a missing girl that's been reported quickly from Nepali Kalyani High School. Her parents have reported her missing because she hadn't gone home after school. And once they were, they investigated the scene, it was found that her head was hit many times with a rock. It seemed like to stop her from screaming. And they quickly realized that there was a CCTV camera in that neighborhood on a pole. And once they reviewed the footage, they were very easily able to identify the suspect, and they arrested him within 24 hours, and that was Muhammad Abbas. Once Muhammad Abbas was arrested, he quickly confessed to his crimes because he knew he was caught, and there was video footage of him getting in the house with the girl and everything. So he confessed that he tried to have sex with her. She refused, so he forced himself on her, and when she tried to scream, he hit her with a rock. And he got into so much rage because she wouldn't stop screaming or wouldn't stop making noise, that he just got into so much rage. He kept hitting her till he died. And as far as we know now, he has been arrested. There hasn't been any details of any charges that have been laid as of yet, which we'll soon find out, obviously, what's going to happen in this case. But unfortunately, in this case, Dia did lose her life. And I just want to reiterate that in our society, there is a lot of, cases happening against women, violence, like very, very aggressive sorts of violence. And I just wonder, like, what is it that is, changed so much in society that men are getting so aggressive against women? And what is it that we need to do to maybe teach our sons, our brothers, our husbands, our any type of male figure in our lives, to teach them how to respect women, how to deal with women. And if a girl is saying she does not want to have any sort of sexual contact with you, please take the no as a no and move on. Like, you don't need to prove a point and rape someone or possibly end up killing them, like in this case has happened. And I feel like there needs to be more education in regards to this, and it starts from home, it starts from us. It starts from the males around us. We are the ones that are the society, we are the ones that are going to make the change. So of course we start from home, and we start teaching our sons, our brothers, our husbands, our aunt, uncles, anyone that's a male figure in our life, how to treat women. And these sorts of aggressive cases, they give a kind of an encouragement to other males that this can be done. This is how you oppress women. And I feel like as a society, we need to stand against this. We need to tell everyone, and we need to send a very strong message, which can only be sent through our justice system, which needs to take strong action against these type of crimes. And we need to put these people behind bars. We need to give them the harshest punishment that we can, so that it sends a message to the society, that this is not acceptable. And if anyone tries this, this is where they will end up. And I just want to leave you guys with this message, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and taking your time out. Please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you.